forge today. It's a little rainy out, not a lot going on. Heating up a piece of rebar. And look, we made us a little knife. It's about 6 inches long. Kind of resembles a butter knife, but it is pretty sharp on the edge, so we'll say that's good enough. Good enough for the girls we date. So the tools we've been using, we have a 4-burner propane forge. Way too big for learning how to do this stuff. So I bought a single burner forge and I just put it up on top. It seems to work pretty good. We have a forklift gas cylinder. We swapped the valves around to get vapor gas out instead of liquid. Took a little while to figure that one out. We're still rocking our Harbor Freight anvil. We're looking for a new anvil. I might have a lead on a 150-pound anvil locally, so we'll see what we can do. Our tools, I bought this set of tongs over here for like 30 bucks. And then we made this pair. That's probably my favorite one so far. We also made these 2 pairs up here. One is for doing little scroll work, and the other just has some flat jaws on it. We have a 1.5 pound hammer and a 2-pound hammer. I know that fiberglass handle doesn't look very authentic, but it works good. We have our Harbor Freight drill press. Needed that for drilling the holes in the tongs to rivet them together. I have my 1920s post vise. It works pretty well. And then we have our grinding corner where we have our angle grinder and a bench grinder and a vertical sanding belt. All of that seems to work about like you would expect. Looks like our rebar is getting up to temperature. Let's pull it out and beat on it some. So I think we're going to add an extension on our knife. The tang is a little bit short for my hand, so I'm going to make a piece of rebar out here, maybe curl the end a little bit. We don't know. So pretty much I put it in the fire, heat it up, bring it out, beat it with the hammer for about, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then put it back in the fire. That's all we do, over and over again. So we're trying to flatten out the end of this thing, and then we're going to scroll it up into a circle. We don't know if that's going to work, but we're trying. Now you can see we're starting to get the curl on the end. That rebar is pretty tough stuff. All right, we have our curl on one end of the handle. Now we're going to go ahead and heat up the other end. We're just going to make a whole new blade. I was going to weld the handle on the end of this one, but that might look a little janky, so we're just going to keep this as our first knife, and we'll make the second one better with a curly handle on it. All right, we have the blade pretty much drawn out to size. We're going to go ahead and heat it up one more time and quench it. I'm going to quench it in water. I don't have any oil. Probably a bad idea. All right, here's our 2 knives. Prototype at the top, the second one on the bottom. You see the second one has a twisted handle on the end. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's good enough for a Monday.